Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My microphone's wobbling. Hold on a second. There we go. That's a bit better. Welcome to VUX World, the Flash Briefing. I've been absent for a little while, probably 2 weeks. We've had our baby boy, finally. He's finally arrived. He was a couple of days late, but he's healthy and well. Thank you, everybody, so much for all of your messages on Twitter and all of your well wishes. It is really, really appreciated. Glad to be back and kicking off the Flash Briefing again. I'm going to try and do this every day. I know I've said that before, but I'm going to definitely try and do this every day now. And today, really, this briefing is just a matter of perspective, really. Obviously, we had our little baby boy, which is fantastic. You can see that I'm absolutely knackered and falling asleep right now. He's sleeping at 3-hourly stints, so I'm kind of like up in the middle of the night a couple of times and all that, which is to be expected, but it's all fine. And I was thinking the other day, wouldn't it be good if his first word was Alexa? Because I think it might be, Every time we go and change him, we'll take him in his room and I'll tell Alexa to play some reggae or some jazz or something like that, or some baby music, or Nick Schwab, shout out to Nick Schwab. I'll play womb sounds or something like that, try and get the baby back to sleep again. And I was thinking the other day that this kid, our child, is going to know nothing else other than being able to speak to technology. That's literally all he's going to know. From the moment he can speak, he's going to think that you can speak to technology. And the reason why that's so important is because there was something on VoiceBot, I think it was, a few weeks back, during the time that I'll call it my hiatus for 2 weeks. I haven't had a break all year, by the way, so I think I deserve 2 weeks. There was something on VoiceBot which it was talking about how people aren't shopping on Alexa. And, there was a load of stuff on Twitter around people saying that, Alexa's, it's never going to take off, and, people are never going to be shopping on there and stuff like that. But then I come across something from Virgin, John Campbell, who is, I think, is the head of SEO at Roast Agency in London. Hopefully we're going to have him on the podcast in the next few weeks. But he posted something in the WhatsApp group, the VUI Designer WhatsApp group, and it was about Virgin Trains have released an Alexa skill that lets you buy a train ticket through Alexa, and it uses Amazon Pay. So I started having a look into Amazon Pay, started having a bit of a play around with the skill, and when you look at the fact that now there's not very many people making a purchase through Alexa, but then you look at some things like Virgin Trains that make it really easy to do so, and then coupled with the fact that there is a whole generation of kids now who are being born who don't know anything else other than being able to talk to technology. I'm going to call them Generation V, right? Our son is part of Generation V. He is part of the voice generation. As soon as he's old enough to have his own money or whatever, he won't think twice about transacting through a smart speaker or through a voice interface. And it's the same situation happened with mobile. People were really hesitant about buying stuff over mobile. Same thing happened before that with the internet. People were really hesitant about buying stuff over the internet. People would buy something on the internet and then phone the company to make sure that the order had gone through. So this isn't something that we haven't seen before. So I wouldn't take those statistics as read that people won't be transacting on Alexa. I think that the generation of kids that are growing up now with voice technology as part of their daily lives will make sure that voice technology will be part of our daily lives in future. And I think it's our duty to make sure that we create experiences that work for those people who are still not 100% sure. People who might try and transact, and if it doesn't work, then maybe won't go back to it again. So I think the real point of this briefing really was just to lay a stake in the ground, really, to say that, fair enough, the stats as it shows right now, people might not be transacting with Alexa, but there is flashes of really good usability and flashes of opportunity through Virgin Trains, and you've got a whole generation of kids lining up as they get older to use this stuff day in, day out. So yes, it's early. I still think it's a little bit early, but I don't think that those early signs of shopping via voice are anything to be afraid of. I think it's going to continue to grow. So that's it. That's it for today. Thank you again for all of your well wishes, and hopefully I'll be back. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to say hopefully I'll be doing this every single day. I'm glad to be back, and see you tomorrow.